Thank you so much for joining us on the news, Doctor. Dr. Mughaiseb, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
All right. Now, can you describe how the blockade has affected, your daily life and that of your family, Doctor?
I mean, since the 15th month of this war, I mean, Israel has been using humanitarian aid as a tool to put pressure on the other party that she's fighting with, but this is affecting actually the population, unfortunately. The population who are really, as you mentioned, suffering from basic life needs, such as, I mean, food supplies are not entering adequately, drugs and disposables for the hospitals, which are partially and totally destroyed actually during this 15 months of war. So the recent decision to block entering humanitarian aid, this will have a severe impact on the population and as well on the health system, which is actually fragile, collapsed health system.
Okay, now what about given the ongoing, conflict and also the blockade, and you did say that it has actually stranded humanitarian and humanitarian services and all that. How about mental health services? How have they been impacted? Go ahead and share with us, please.
I mean, the population are really suffering from severe mental health issues. I mean, we were calling to have a new definition of mental health illnesses only for Gaza. The population are having continuous fear, anxiety, trauma, depression. I mean, all this mixed mental health symptoms that the population is facing. So the needs are very huge in mental health, and I think it will need long time for recovery. The population needs long time recovery mentally and even humanitarian.
So, but you said it might need a long time for recovery, but do you think that the healthcare system are equipped enough to handle emergencies, given these constraints, even if it's going to take a while for it to, to be handled?
I mean, as again mentioned, I mean, the health system has been collapsed since the beginning of this war. I mean, it was actually being fragile even before 7th of October, before this war. So the hospitals who are remaining actually are not able to cope with the huge needs of the population. There is lack of beds in the hospital. There is lack of intensive care unit beds. There is lack of specialized services. There is lack of human resources, medical human resources in Gaza now. So we are calling for all actors, international NGOs, countries to really provide support, direct support to the health system by bringing inside humanitarian specialized personnel, bringing equipments and trying to rebuild and rehabilitate the destroyed hospitals there.
All right. Well, thank you so much for speaking to us and for your time, Dr. Mughaiseb.